Soul Garden.
Hello producers and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki. And Happy New Year to you, Bull. Hope you had a nice one. It was a tough time. You can hear my throat chakra is a little challenged. You Tauruses know that's the first thing that goes. I've been trying to stay balanced myself, and that was a lot of Sun and Capricorn energy going on, a lot of shifting. In fact, part of where I've been actually has been developing really our 2012 strategy here at Soul Garden, and part of it is the Guardian Agency. Now we have recently put the Guardian Agency onto new servers because we see amazing potential with this. I mean, this is my strategy. We're going to be there for you week by week with the weekly horoscopes. I don't intend to go down again, whether my voice shows up or not. But in the moment, we've designed the Guardian Agency. This takes your date of birth and allows me to be a moment-to-moment pocket astrologer for you. Everyone is not getting the same message. It takes me hours to program this thing per day so that everyone gets the messages that they need. Sometimes you share messages, sometimes you don't. It's about whether or not you need it as a Taurus and as your DOB. So if you didn't try it the first time in the beta, try it now. It's only 99 cents for the first week. You can cancel any time. God forbid you give Soul Garden $4.95 a week. You know, not a horrible thing, Taurus. You know it'll pay back. And this is your Jupiter year. If you want to know more, just go to gatext.me. gatext.me. All right, on to spiritual business. Well, with the Sun in Capricorn, the Bulls were working on their belief structure and changing the way you used to believe. And you know, I'm always so fascinated by this transit because I feel like I know everything. And then at the end of it, I realize I don't. It's such a fascinating, entertaining transit every year. And I certainly learned that this year, that's for damn sure. Now that that's done, it's on to one of my favorites, career consciousness. That's right. When it comes to career consciousness, there's one state of the 12 states of awareness that deals with control. That's what it really is, your control. What does control come down to? Decisions. What do decisions come down to? Your policy or law. So really this is your annual law transit. But the way it manifests in our daily life turns out to be career. Because decisions come down to legacy, and it comes down to where we point our lives, and where we point our lives is our career, and where we usually are pointing our lives is through our career, through our legacy. So this is the annual legacy update. And Tauruses use Aquarius energy to manage their career. Not surprising. Most Tauruses want to be innovative. They want to think outside the box. They want to keep things moving. I mean, we are producers. That means the water is never still. So this is going to be an upgrade to the career conscious. Let's start with the planets right now this week and see where we start. We kick off with a bang on Monday. It is Lightcast Day, the day where the Sun and Moon come together in the state of awareness of career consciousness for Tauruses. I think it's interesting. I'm coming back right, for the horoscopes on Lightcast Day. I didn't plan it that way. I did the best I could, but here we are. And today is the day, Monday, if you're watching, you want to fill your heart with love and visualize the career you want, especially in 2012. Where do you want to be by the end of this year? Where do you want to see yourself? And remember, this is context. Think of yourself in context. So it's about quantum leaping. And if you're having career issues, you might be sensitive or sentimental on Monday with the Sun and Moon conjuncting. But make sure you do a little visualization, fill your heart with love, and just visualize where you see yourself. That's what Lightcast Day is about. It's all this gravity pulling you towards one constellation. Pretty powerful stuff. On Tuesday, shift hits the fan. Uranus rules the day. That means it's our first breakdown transit. You might have parts of your career break down on Tuesday, parts of your legacy break down, a decision you made break down, a control issue break down, control over something break down. You get the point. And with the moon still in this energy area, it's emotional. We're being pulled. Now, adding to this frustration actually is Mars. You see Mars over here? Mars in Virgo goes retrograde, all right? And what that means is suddenly the steam gets pulled out of you as far as following your heart's dreams. Mars has been really pushing Tauruses. Get on your heart path. Get on your heart path. Follow your heart. Be in love. Be creative. Go, go, go. Well, Mars pulls that away. So what that means is you might feel a loss of inspiration on Tuesday, at the same time getting bad career news. So really hold it together if you can. This is what GA is designed for, is to keep people propped up in bad times. But realize that Mars is going to retrograde because you've already done enough preliminary work with your career, it's with your heart and what your heart wants. It's time to sit back and see what the universe brings in as a response. And when it's time to stand up for love or stand up for creativity with Mars retrograde, you're going to have to go the extra mile. Okay, where it was easier in the last few months with Mars there. That's really all it means. Now on Wednesday, things do shift a bit. The moon moves into Pisces, so it moves out of career, and it's more about reputation, friendship, things like that. So if you're having a bad career day, you might start to worry about what the office people think about the reputation, but at least it's not focused on the career or the mistake or the breakdown itself. It's more about people and relationships, and it feels a little bit better that day. The other thing on Wednesday is it's ruled by Mercury, so whatever did go wrong with career control or whatever, it's pretty clear. You should get a breakthrough and understand what that is. I also want to point out Jupiter. Okay, now remember, Jupiter is in your sign. This is your once every 12-year transit with Jupiter. Last time you had Jupiter was 1999 and 2000. And Jupiter is now once again direct. It was taking a break from early September until now. But now it is 1 degree, and it's saying it's time for Taurus's ego to expand, time for your strength to expand, time for your charisma and personality to expand. I don't know if you noticed, but over the holidays I released a video called the Act 1 videos, and this is where I get really deep in January, February, March. And in the Taurus video, all we talk about is Jupiter, because it is your opportunity, how to keep your mind open, how to keep your ego open. So if you didn't check out Act 1, invest $4.95 in yourself and go down to soulmart.me and get it, because it will help you take advantage of Jupiter. And I can't get into all of it. These are already 10-minute horoscopes. Okay, so moving on to Thursday, it's Love Fest Day. The moon's going to cross over Venus. That's what means Love Fest Day. So we all feel our emotions. Venus here, giving and receiving, capital of the solar system. 15 degrees is a beautiful degree if you know your degrees. And so it's going to be kind of a day of, kind of a spiritual day, and probably a spiritual day in society, you know, because Pisces is how you are in the world. Neptune is in Pisces. You know, Taurus is your career, wherever it is, you like it or not. A lot of it's about you being in the right place in society, says Neptune. That's another thing I talk about in the Act 1 videos is Neptune. But you're definitely feeling it. And if you work for Soul Garden or work with Soul Garden, you know what our policy is. Tell everyone you love that you love them. On Friday, things don't get so fun. The moon moves into Aries and crosses Uranus. That's in your house of subconscious, or the 12th state of awareness for you. So you'll be irritable under the seams. This whole week might have triggered a faith issue where you have to have faith in yourself even though evidence may not be there. And that's what it's all about with Uranus. Innovate your faith. Innovate your self-love. Innovate your faith. So the emotions crossing Uranus means if you don't innovate your faith, you will after moon crosses. Okay. The other thing that's also important is Mercury up there finally leaving Capricorn, and that heaviness of whatever Capricorn is about. So your mind will shift more to career. You'll be less hung up on the past, even though the moon in Uranus might pull you emotionally in the past on Friday. By Saturday, you're not. In fact, let's look at the weekend. The weekend will be pretty easy. You'll be detached. You won't want to talk to anyone. The moon is deep in your subconscious. It's kind of a spiritual weekend. What you're doing in the background is making private decisions about what you want to change. In fact, on Saturday, you want to make decisions of what's going to go in your career, what's definitely not going to happen, right? Yeah, don't worry. I'll be back for the horoscopes. My mind's like, I wonder if I'll decide not to ever come back. No, I'm just kidding. I won't. But you want to decide what you're going to let things go on Saturday. Again, the moon is buried deep in your subconscious. Then on Sunday, Mars rules the day. So you're going to feel amped up. Your inner child might feel inspired again on Sunday. Still you're private. Still it's kind of a church day. But at least you're feeling better by Sunday. And you want to act. So if you decided you're going to leave a partner, or you're going to change your career, or whatever, put that into action on Sunday, okay? Because the moon goes into Taurus on Monday, and it's going to cross Jupiter, all kinds of good stuff. So do your spiritual work, all right, Bull? I'll do mine, and we might end up with a sore throat. Okay, Bull, that's all I got to kick off 2012, but I will be back in 7 days. Check out soulmart.me, check out soulgarden.me. It's all about ilivelovebe.me in 2012. Until next week, live, love, be.